sharp, MP. You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been. He's about to tear it up.
Don't forget to come to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to patch you than the pictures of your favorite mascot, the Force and the Timberwolves dancers. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get our screen full of bobblehead. Tonight, the Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The conclusion of the Western Conference Finals.
We thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Dosunmu. And there's Anderson, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spots. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Now, here's MP. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to DiVincenzo. It's good from long range.
Well, we know DiVincenzo loves to shoot the long ball. The defense has got to be there to contest.
Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's stolen by Gobert. Inside, McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Got that one up quick. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Hernandez can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky, it's right there for the lead.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Up
the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And here are the Timberwolves. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. Fades. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Hernandez passes to Plumlee. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Castle.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
For Minnesota, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. It's good.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th is Rudy Gobert.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Vassell outside. Five to shoot. Plumlee dishes to MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good, his first miss after 3 makes. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Devin Vassell. Spurs trail by 13. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me he needs to win transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
Allie, we thank you for that.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Johnson in for Stephon Castle. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the first one drops.
DiVincenzo has proven to be a guy off the bench or as a starter, he will make an impact.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in. So it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. No, you can't shake those off. But those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking the Irvin that question because me, I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel pulling no punches, as usual. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Timberwolves leading by 9 on the court for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's MP. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Champagny at the power forward.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A 3 from MP. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. He gets that one. DiVincenzo's got 18 points in the game.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And he has lost.
And even though MP might want to walk back his statement about sweeping this series, they certainly have looked good and a chance to close it out tonight.
I've had times where I've been caught up in the moment and gotten a little ahead of myself like MP did. Not quite to the level where I guarantee a sweep or anything like that, but they are still in a great spot in this series. And a win here can push them through.
We've got Conley. Also goes Sumu out there. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Timberwolves leading by 17. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Conley. Launches it. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mark against Johnson. Now Olynyk. Now Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pitch to Conley. Off the mark.